Hi friends, today's topic is India retaliates against China. China has been playing grey zone game, applying grey zone tactics. It's a kind of grey zone warfare. Grey zone indeed is neither a war nor a peace. It's rather a strategic space lies in between war and the peace. It mounts consistent tensions, pressures. As I said, it's a space on which Cold War takes place, hybrid war takes place, psychological warfare takes place. It's a rather cohesive game plan which rises to the maximum height of pressure point but does not cross threshold. Now, as regards India, is India keeping quiet? Innocent? Not at all. India is fully aware of the tactics being applied by China. India acts, India reacts, India responds, and India retaliates too, but not in military means, not applying military muscles, not like Chinese tactics of incursions, not Chinese as displaying empty threats. India's strike is very solid, applying multi-dimensional strategy. China, in fact, is taking advantage of being second largest economy in the world, being hub of global manufacturing industry. This is a fact. That's why China exploits India's dependence on Chinese imports. And India also reacts, as I said. India hammered Chinese isolation, Chinese fear of unknown, Chinese fear of losing export status in the world, dominating status in the world. India's game plan is also very clear: to counter Chinese isolation through alliances, entering into various alliances. Here I would like to quote a saying. The saying is, now I quote it, "Do not fire at 10 if you have 9 bullets." So is the reason that India's strike is not visible, not tangible, not explicit, but intangible, implicit and invisible. Sometimes what happens, hammering through strategic means is more effective. This is what is happening as regards India is concerned. Now, all it is about the grey zone. Now, let us see how and by what means India is striking, India is retaliating. There are some points here. At the outset, first I would like to say about G5. G5, you are aware, is a telecom technology which makes mobile phone more effective and faster. Now, time has come for India to apply G5. As regards China, China is a dominating world power as regards technology of this telecom is concerned. Chinese company like Huawei or ZTE is a big company, is monopolist in telecom manufacturing instruments. And as regards India, India is second largest telecom market with 1.16 million mobile users. Now, India has kept such companies, Chinese companies, out of Indian telecom market, as India has not given them opportunity to take part in G5 trial to be held on 25th of this month only, after 4-5 days. The reason why India kicked such Chinese company out of Indian market? Here are the two reasons. Number one is the reason on paper. Other is the real actual reason. On paper reason is that such Chinese companies are not trustful. They are blacklisted in many countries, including USA, on the ground that such Chinese companies are threat to national security. So this is the reason on paper. Actual reason India wanted to retaliate. India wanted to respond to Chinese actions. That India has done it. Now, since India has not shown India's action that India has banned such companies, therefore China cannot challenge India's decision in WTO, World Trade Organization. One more example I am giving to you. Recently, India's Enforcement Directorate and Income Tax Department have raided 40 locations of Chinese company like Vivo and others under section of money laundering. See that all such actions in fact is a severe blow on Chinese reputation as the world's largest exporter. This is the second means by which India has been striking. Now I would like to give to you the third reason, third means. Third means is INSTC. INSTC means International North-South Transport Corridor. This corridor India and Russia have used to send cargo from Russia to India. This is a shorter route, this is a cheaper route. Other route is proposed by China under Belt and Road Initiative. Chinese proposed route is costlier also, longer route also. It comes through all the way Suez Canal. Therefore, India and Russia for the first time used it amid conflict in Ukraine. This is a fact. Now, since this route has been successfully handled, therefore may Russia and India decide to use this route for long term also. India can use same route to get access into Afghanistan as well as Central Asia. This is what the reality is there. So this is under striking at Chinese interest, particularly on Belt and Road Initiative. India has exposed the weakness of Belt and Road projects of China. Now, this is second one. Now, third one is, you must have heard it, I2U2. I2U2 means that West Asia Quad. This is a new Quad. Earlier Quad, you must have heard that Quad for Indo-Pacific zone. This Quad, new Quad, is for West Asia. As I said, I2U2. I stands for the first letter of its two members, India and Israel. And U stands for another two members, United States and UAE, United Arab Emirates. Now, this is an example of anti-China squad where India has become the member. One squad already there, where India is also member along with other three. Here also India is member with USA and two new partners, UAE and Israel. So India is member of both of them. Now China reacts sharp. China says that this is a new version of NATO. This is a military alliance. This is not a friendly alliance. And West Asia Quad is already kicked off just a few days before in its first summit held in Jerusalem, where Prime Ministers of India and Israel took part, and President Biden had come down to West Asia on tour. He was there, and plus the UAE President was there. So all four took part recently. And in the first summit only, they had decided that UAE would invest 2 billions in food park and energy in India. But this is enough for get restlessness for China. Now this is about, this one is all about the means through which India is striking at China. Now let us see the first aspect at the outset is RCEP. RCEP stands for Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. It's a 15-member group. It's a free trade association group. It is actually dominated by China, including so many countries of Southeast Asia and some others. India intended to be there to join this group, but subsequently India came to know that this is a conspiracy made by China to dump their useless goods into Indian markets. China wanted to drag India into this group so that India could continue its deficit trade in future. India refused it. India did not go. That had gone against Chinese interest. Second is, you must have heard about the policy India is pursuing a policy of Act East. Act East policy is again anti-China, against China. India has been trying to come closer to so many countries in Southeast Asia, then Korea, South Korea, Australia, Japan, so many countries, which China does not like it. But like or dislike, India is going there, maintaining this policy strictly. Now, another is, India is still not back off from Ladakh border, despite Chinese consistent for long time standoff. India is on face to face there. Now another aspect is, India follows the policy of balance of power, together with shrewd pragmatic diplomacy as well as military muscles. What policy China is following against India? China is displaying a policy of expansionism with economic and military muscles. Here is the difference. However, at the end, India beats China in displaying shrewd diplomacy through alliances. This is a clear cut. Now, India is friendly to both Russia and USA. China with none of them. Sometimes turning face to USA sides, turning face to Russia. This is the past of China. Now China has turned her face towards Russia, but we know the fact. In case suppose Russia has to stand by either of the two, Russia may like to stand with India rather than China, because China has lost credibility, reliability. This is a fact. And moreover, that India is capable of defying world order alone, what China cannot do it. China needs comrades like USA or Russia. India alone is enough to say no to anyone. This is India's strength. Now, recently, the example I would like to give it to you. India has refused China, as I said, to be a member of Belt and Road Initiative. Not only India can refuse China, India can refuse USA also. USA had advised India to keep away from Russia. India has not accepted. Even Russia had advised India to keep away from Quad. That also India did not accept it. So India can say no to anyone. This is India's strength, that China is aware of it. This is pressure on China. Now, as regard final analysis is that one fact remains we all are aware of, that depending upon enemy for a long time shows diplomatic weakness. So India's dependence for imported item from China is not in the interest of India. India should try as early as possible to be independent as regards production of goods are concerned, and India should not need any production, any goods from a country like China. This end, and then finally, I would like to thank to all of you, each and every one of you.